Faith is multivalent. Any one thing can have multiple levels of meaning. The Old Testament Jewish feasts are one example. There's an agricultural element, celebrating the grain or the fruits that are being harvested at that time. A historical element, commemorating an event from their past. And a religious or theological element, remembering an encounter or an act of God. I'm standing here in the narthex of the parish. It too is multivalent, delineating the secular from the sacred. But it's not just dead space. In the temple of the Old Covenant, just inside of the outer gate was the court of the Gentiles. Those who are not Jewish by birth had to remain at a distance from the Holy of Holies. In the early Christian churches, just inside of the outer door was a place for the penitents. They had to remain on the periphery until they had done atonement for their sins. As we pass over the narthex, we can call to mind all that Christ has done, to overcome any obstacles, to break through any walls, to tear any veils, anything that might prevent us from drawing nearer to the Holy of Holies. But the narthex also serves for a very practical purpose because it can be very noisy outside. And the narthex serves as a buffer between that noise and the peace and the quiet that is meant to reside inside. But we also know that not all of the noise stays outside, and not all of it is turned off so easily. Some of that noise we bring with us, the cares and the concerns that weigh heavy on our hearts, can fill us with a deafening kind of noise. The narthex can serve as a kind of spiritual mudroom, the place where we discard all that tends to distract us and distort what it is that we hear, so that as we move into a place of worship, we can be more disposed to hearing the still small voice of the Lord who wants to speak to the depths of our hearts.